Hello students, good evening to all of you. I'm Seema Pandey, your biology teacher. This is classification of animals are divided into two parts, vertebrates and invertebrates. Biologists have categorized the animal into parts. So vertebrates have a reptiles, fishes, amphibians, mammals and birds, while in invertebrates, protozoa, flatworms, annelida, echinodermata, arthropoda, mollusca, coelenterata, annelida, etc. So let's continue chapter 4, Animal Kingdom. We had already discussed about the phylum, Porifera, Coelenterata, Echinodermata, Annelida, Arthropoda, Eschelminthes, Platyhelminthes, Mollusca, etc. So today we will discuss about Chordata. So Chordata phylum characterized by the presence of notochord, dorsal nerve cord, hollow nerve cord, and paired pharyngeal gill slits. They are bilateral, symmetrical, triploblastic coelomate with organ system level of organization. I hope you people are getting these words: bilateral, symmetrical, triploblastic, coelomate, organ system level of organization, right? So they possess a post-anal tail and a closed circulatory system. You know the closed circulatory system. It means that they have a particular system, circulatory system like heart, vessels, closed vessels are present there from which circulation takes place, right? So here I have given the heading comparison of chordates and non-chordates. I will give you it in the next slide. So phylum Chordata is divided into three subphylum. One is Urochordata. This is also called Tunicata, Cephalochordata, and Vertebrata. Clear? So this is the comparative chart of chordates and non-chordates. Please go through it. Here notochord present, here absent, here dorsal hollow single nerve cord, here ventral solid double, pharyngeal gill slits present, gill slits are absent here, heart is ventral, heart is dorsal here. This is dorsal, right? Post-anal tail is present here, here post-anal tail is absent. Clear? Please go through that. Subphylum Urochordata and Cephalochordata are often referred to as protochordates, right? Proto means what are previous, right? Chordates just before chordates, so protochordates. You can say remnant part or chordates are just started from here. That's why this is divided. It keeps in the Urochordata and Cephalochordata. They are exclusively marine. In Urochordata, notochord is present only in larval tail, while in Cephalochordata, it extends from head to tail region and is persistent throughout their life, right? So these are reasons by which due to these reasons, they are just categorized under the subphylum Urochordata and Cephalochordata here. So example of Urochordata are Ascidian, Salpa, Doliolum, and Cephalochordata, Branchiostoma or Amphioxus or lancelet. This is the common name of Branchiostoma. Clear? So this is, you can see here, this is a squid Urochordate is here and one Cephalochordate lancelet here is here. Clear? So now this is the chart of vertebrata. Firstly, vertebrata is divided into two parts. One is agnatha and gnathostomata. Agnatha means it lacks jaw, and gnathostomata it bears jaw. So agnatha have a class Cyclostomata, and Gnathostomata has a superclass Pisces, Tetrapoda. Tetra means four, poda means limbs, right? They bear limbs, that's why called Tetrapoda, and the Pisces bear fins. So Pisces again divided into two class, Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes, and Tetrapoda divided into class Amphibia, Reptilia, apes, and mammals. Student, please don't be confused with superclass, class, this group is larger than this class. That's why it is categorized under superclass, right? This is division. Here phylum chordata is categorized here. Please go through this chart. It will be helpful for you. Subphylum vertebrata, it possesses notochord during the embryonic period. The notochord is replaced by a cartilaginous or bony vertebral column in the adult. All vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates. Clear hai? Hope it is clear to all of you. Please go through the chart. Right? Besides the basic chordates characters, vertebrates have a ventral muscular heart with 2, 3 or 4 chambers, kidney for excretion and osmoregulation, and paired appendages which may be fins or limbs. What are the limbs? There are two type of limbs present, forelimb and hind limb. Forelimb are also called your hands and hind limbs are also called your legs. Clear? Fins, you know. So comes to the class Cyclostomata. All living members of the class Cyclostomata are ectoparasites on some fishes. All living member, all cyclostomates are ectoparasites on fishes. They have an illuminated body bearing 6 to 15 pair of gill slits for respiration. You know the gills are present for respiration in the organism. Cyclostomes have a sucking and circular mouth without jaws. Their body is devoid of scales and paired fins. They do not have scales or fins, right? Cranium and vertebral column are cartilaginous. Circulation is of closed type here. Cyclostomes are marine but migrate for spawning to fresh water. What's the meaning of spawning here? Spawning means reproduction, right? So they are marine but they migrate for spawning to the fresh water, and after spawning they die, remember it, and their larvae after metamorphosis return to the ocean. What is metamorphosis? It is the process to develop from larva to adult form, right? The organism, when the organism convert or develop from larval stage to the adult stage, that process is called metamorphosis. Maybe you have studied about metamorphosis in your in case of frog larva, right? So example of cyclostomata are petromyzon, lamprey and myxine. This is also called hagfish. Lamprey is a common name of petromyzon. Myxine, hagfish is a hagfish is a common name of myxine. It should be italicized, but it is a mistake here. Sorry for this. So class Chondrichthyes, they are marine animal. They are actually the class of Pisces, Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes. You can see they are marine animals with a streamlined body and have cartilaginous endoskeleton. Notochord is present throughout their life. Gill slits are separate and without operculum. Gill cover the skin stuff containing minute placoid scales, right? Here placoid scales are present in the member of class Chondrichthyes. Teeth are modified placoid scales which are backwardly directed. Jaws are very powerful. They are predaceous. What is the meaning of predaceous? Predaceous means they are a predator actually, right? Means they just attacker. Predaceous you can say attacker. ये शिकार करते हैं. Predator means शिकारी, right? Predaceous. So this their nature is predaceous. Due to the absence of air bladder, they have to swim constantly to avoid sinking. If they will not swim, they will sink in the water because they do not have a air bladder, right? The heart is two chambered, one auricle and one ventricle. Some of them have electric organs, example torpedo, and some possess poisonous sting, example trigon. They are cold-blooded animal, poikilotherms. It means they lack the capacity to regulate their body temperature, right? So sexes are separate here. Internal fertilization takes place. Many of them are viviparous. Viviparous means which gives birth to young ones, right? And oviparous means egg-laying animals. So examples are scoliodon, called dogfish. These are the common name. Prestes, common name is sawfish. Trigon is common name is stingray. Clear? Please go through this student. If you have any problem, please discuss me. You can call me. You can message me personally. Class Osteichthyes here, it includes both marine and freshwater. Marine, you know, ocean water is called as marine water, and freshwater, ocean water is salty water, right? And freshwater fishes with bony endoskeleton, they have 4 pairs of gills,